Hello, stream. Oh, no predictions is heart-wrenching. Oh, no. Okay, we got 5 viewers tuning in for XO versus GB. Hello, chat. All right, Annie ban to be expected. Anyone's playing Annie. It's just so terrifying. You fight a support Annie who sprints at you with Shirelia's E and then drops tippers on you and you get one shot. Well, the Aurelian Soul ban, not letting that bad boy come through. An inside scoop. I understand the ways of the universe now. Chad has no idea. I I'm sad to not be able to see the new ASOL in a match.
I, for one, am perfectly fine not seeing a soul in any match for as long as he's as strong as he is currently. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, but if he's always banned, how are we supposed to get like concrete evidence about it?
Um, I still stand by my statement. We'll probably see it in pro play. I do not want to see it in BTL, at least not in my games,
All right, valid.
unless Joey's on it. Then I'm okay with it. We're fine, exactly. The Zyra bot lane, very strong.
Yeah. It's also going to have the added caveat of if people are communicating in team fights, it's really easy to say the wrong name.
Yeah.
Um, so it can confuse the enemy team.
At that point, you just go bird and plant, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Swap it up completely. Sejuani for a good frontline engage. I like it. The Jin, they need someone to burn through Sejuani. So it'll be interesting to see who GB picks up there.
Yeah, the Sejuani is probably going in the top lane for Areas of Doom if I'm knowing XO.
Yeah, knowing Ares of Doom, he is a big Sejuani guy.
Yeah, unless they hit us with the 180 and go Omega Beef and also lock in an Ornn.
Ornn or even Malphite, honestly, going into Jin.
Yeah,
I mean, Zyra has enough peel for the backline. You don't really need anyone too much else sitting back there. So Syndra ban from GB. So I'm
interesting.
assuming mid lanes are going to be pinched. And maybe Steven in the top lane?
I feel like Steven's champion pool is too big. You can like get rid of certain things that you might find issues with. I'm actually kind of shocked it's the Yone here.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is Areas of Doom going into Steven. So if he gets ahead on Yone, he can kind of just roll through more or less anyone.
That's
That's
true.
the only thing. So I do respect the Yone ban. I don't know if I want to see another pinch on him, but also who do you ban from the mid lane on GB
It's also hard because I feel like Tim and Nikolai tend to share.
champion?
Yeah. They also were afraid of EXO going that beefy boy squad and also locking in the Ornn. Um,
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't see Man Puppet going Sejuani.
I'm not sure. It doesn't seem too much like a man puppet pick, but it is quite strong right now, so it
Yeah,
could always be an option.
yeah. But I do definitely want to see someone from Man Puppet that's going to be able to get to the back line to go in with that Sejuani. I feel like a Nocturne wouldn't be bad. A Nocturne, a Jarvan,
Yeah,
Swain.
I
That's a Nikolai Swain.
absolutely. I like that. That
I like
the
that a lot.
Leandries and possible Abyssal Mask coming in there
Yeah,
gives you some more tools to deal with the Sedge over time. It's still not going to be fast, but like the Sedge will die.
yeah. And Swain's not going to get popped by the Sedge.
Yeah.
Trundle. Okay, I do like this. Steal the props from the Maokai and the Nautilus.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked they gave the Trundle.
Yeah. Azir. Okay. They have a lot of tools for disengage. They have what, a tool or two for engaging with the Sejuani, even the shuffle from Azir.
Yeah, like I feel that Azir pick feels quite safe here.
Yeah.
Um,
Gonna be able to farm relatively easy with Swain in the lane. Be able to keep the distance. Who does Steven pick up here though? Olaf. Okay.
all right, that sounds like a Steven pick.
I like it. I mean, he can bully the Sejuani even levels 1 through 3 with Sejuani, even having the stun. It's gonna be hard for him to get away if he hits those undertows.
Yeah, absolutely. I've only seen this matchup really in pro play, or like with Olaf being like a commonplace top laner.
Hmm.
Um, but he seems to be that just or well, he's also Olaf, so I know he is, but that early aggression that can like just absolutely dominate anyone, even if you're a tank, um, is right up Steven's alley, and that's scary. I'm very excited to
Yeah.
see a Steven Olaf.
Now, what build do you think Steven is gonna go on the Olaf?
I have no clue.
Is he gonna go the Stride Breaker or is he gonna go the Gore Drinker to just
Oh, I
drain
do
it?
have clue. It's probably Gore Drinker.
That's what I'm assuming. But also it's Steven, so it could also just be a I'm alpha as fuck and I'm gonna run at you.
Yeah.
It's an actual casted game.
Uh,
Yeah, not casted, but it's us.
So
Yeah.
it's just free casting like usual. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, I also would like to point out Sejuani early lane phase is super mana hungry and kind of weak,
Yeah.
and Olaf is just a bully level 1.
Yeah. Just throw undertows.
Yeah.
I'm very interested to see how the team fights are gonna play out though.
Uh, Sejuani possibly more impactful.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
But
It,
Unless
I mean, unless Steven's just fucking far and away ahead, right? In which
yeah,
case, the undertows hitting more than one person is as useful as the Sejuani ult.
Yeah.
If he can just absolutely get Giga fed, then he just runs through the entire enemy team and doesn't care about anything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Though I will say, Trundle ult on an Olaf, that could be a squishy Olaf.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was something I was thinking about. If Trundle ults and then Olaf ults, he just like sheds every
Well,
bit of armor and MR that he has. No.
well, if Trundle has to wait for the Olaf ult to go off, because you get increased resistances once you ult as Olaf.
No, it's opposite.
Is it?
Resistance
Oh, it's lifesteal and attack
your
speed.
resistances fall away when you
Yeah.
ult.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's literally just Trundle ult, and then if Olaf didn't ult before that, he's just choosing to shed more by doing so, and that's a tough decision.
Yeah. And I mean,
Also, with
honestly, if you're Trundle, you don't have to ult the Maokai. Your Zai is gonna be able to shred through the Maokai, hopefully.
with Healing Cut being a legitimate purchase these days, Trundle could just go Healing Cut first and probably win the lane. Because you're stealing AD from him and negating the fact that he has lifesteal from his W. Well, not negating it, but hurting the fact that he has lifesteal from his W, right?
Yeah, well, it's Trundle jungle, not top lane.
Oh yeah, for some. Why am I in the 1v1? In the
Yeah,
1v1.
yeah, yeah. I'm kind of okay with Ares picking up an early Bramble Vest. I'm just sitting on that for a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. That's. I played a Sedge matchup recently where I was playing Sedge and just did that exact.
Yeah, Bramble's a nice one to sit on. Bramble and Wardens are my go-tos.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm assuming it's going to be a Radiant Virtue Sejuani, I hope. Hopefully it's not a Heartsteel bait.
Heartsteel!
Hopefully it's not a Heartsteel bait.
Got a
What if
proc!
Steven just goes Heartsteel?
Got a proc.
Oh my god. This proc's gotta go. Heartsteel is far from the highlight of what it once was when it first came out. Do we think we see any invades here?
Uh,
I feel like both teams can invade relatively well.
yeah, I feel like the level 1 of Olaf Nautilus is terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Especially
so
with
I'd
a Swain.
yeah, although both teams have like decently strong level 1s, uh, one team has an insane level 1, so I'd expect for EXO to not want to have any level 1 shenanigans happen.
I agree.
Maybe even warding and backing off level not wanting shenanigans to happen.
I can see it. Looks like it's gonna be an interesting game.
It does. In a minute and a half.
Yep. I will say the GB is real fucking beefy. So Zai is gonna need to get up there. Azir is gonna need to get up there, and assuming Zyra is just gonna go the normal Leandry's build.
Yeah. EXO definitely has plenty of damage to kill off the front line of GB. But if GB gets ahead and EXO can't reach like those damage thresholds before the front line of GB gets too tanky, then it just feels impossible.
Yeah.
Though on the other hand, they do have a pretty beefy front line on their own or of their own with the Sejuani.
Oh, 100%. Sejuani Trundle, especially when Trundle ults, is going to be
Yeah.
no front line to scoff at. You might have to stream for Miles Walker because I am on Wi-Fi.
Got it. I'll use it first.
Sounds good.
So how about that airline food?
God, why is it every freaking loading screen every time? Without fail.
It's just when it takes a while, not every time. Yeah.
Oh no. Lethal Tempo, Fleet Footwork, Glacial. Look pretty standard.
Yeah. Cool Sejuani skin.
Yeah. Yeah,
The Leona
I was
Sejuani.
I was talking to I was talking to Chris the other night, and he's like, "What Sejuani skin should I get? Solar Eclipse or I forgot what the other one was?" And I was like, "Solar Eclipse. The other one looks like poop." I think it was like the one of the original like Sejuani skins, the Dark Tusk Rider or whatever it's called. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like running it just to remember the old nostalgia, but besides that, it's horrible. Yeah.
I think it's Solar Eclipse Sejuani or Poro Rider.
Poor. I also like the one that you're writing on the dinosaur. I don't remember what that one's called.
I don't remember it either.
Also, the Chinese New Year one. It's really cute. The pig.
Okay, that's actually a decent one. She's got some good.
Yeah.
No.
I'm at 0% still.
Talking
Unable
about
to
skins.
download spectator data. The game will now
Talking about
exit.
Same.
talking about skins in general. Uh, the Shanghai Scrolls line, just solid skins all around.
Yeah.
Like don't get me wrong, I really like the Arcana skin line, but there are some of them like Lucian that are kind of a miss.
Yeah. But
But
overall, I think
that line, man.
it's solid.
The astronaut skins also go pretty hard.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I
agreed.
do agree with that.
Whatever skin line Space Groove Nasus is in
Space
goes hard
Groove?
just because is it Space Groove?
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure if it was.
Yeah, it's just Space Groove.
So yeah, that also seems like it goes pretty hard. For being honest.
Except for the Timo one. The Timo one creeps me out. Leo.
That sounds like an
It's the
issue.
one. It's the one where he's like all gelatinous. It's the same one with the Gragas.
Emo's supposed to creep you out. He's a sociopath.
So is
Yeah,
mine.
I tried hitting reconnect and I'm stuck on a black screen.
I think the match is bugged.
Oh no.
I don't know, but
Alright,
it won't let us
quit.
in.
There's a Doom. Spectate game.
Oh, a
Calling. Oh,
I see this as an absolute win.
oh, I got it. All right, just fast forward.
Click forward in the timeline. Oh, it's because they insta-paused, I think.
Oh yeah, that happened last time too.
Man puppet DC'd. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
at pause at 7 seconds.
me too.
Sorry, just gotta. Uh, in the words of my manager Riot Decadonu, your mom from Tim. Gotta love.
Yeah. Oh, Brian.
Oh,
Okay,
we're
there
in.
we go. We're in. Let's go.
Let's go.
You have to restart your stream. 15, 16. They paused at
Oh.
16 because of the after pause buffer.
Yeah, I'm slightly. Yeah, it'll come back.
I'm at the same spot as you, Elena.
Yeah, we've just gotta have some. There we go.
I'm at 20 now. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like the 5 point, but it looks like GB is going for that early invade. First undertow, not gonna hit anyone. Nope. I would have liked to see Chris go in, get a deep ward on red when they saw everyone.
Yeah. Sorry, I was getting the syncing on mine a little right. I was like slightly off, and I didn't want it to sound wrong.
Where are you at right now?
117, 18,
Yep,
19.
same. And Tim's gonna get the solo experience on the ward kill.
That's a lot of XP.
That's
really
a lot
impactful.
of XP. That's gonna be big in the mid game or the mid lane mid game.
Both junglers starting on the bot side of the map.
I think I would have liked to see Man Puppet start topside from Brian's
Yeah, I feel like
talking to me.
if Nick Mead and Schluckabeer get to lane faster and can
Yeah.
not let Zyra and Zaya get to the wave, which they have advantage in
Yeah.
push, which is like already an advantage in this lane. But Man Puppet's reading this really well, going around try. A lot of trading coming out from Steven. Thinking about the bot gank. Man Puppet doesn't actually commit.
Oh, the Q
Circles around
misses.
for the Krugs. I think their read was that they were too far off of level 2.
Yeah.
And they'd just lose the fight. Yeah, it's looking
Sounds
great.
good.
Go enjoy your
Yep.
food.
Even Tim with our early level 2 is still getting evenly traded by Nikolai. He's gonna
Yeah,
miss
he
that
is.
cannon.
Heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking. Oh.
Trading coming out in top lane.
I'm kind of okay with that.
Yeah, Steven's up a bunch of farm. The wave is getting up to the tower, so there's lots for Areas of Doom to collect.
It is difficult for Sejuani to farm under tower. Especially when she does that. Please get the cannon. Oh,
Oh,
did she get
not
it?
getting any of those.
No, not getting
Nope.
a single one of those.
A W gets most.
Maybe this one?
Oh, but he's gonna trade his life for it.
Oh!
That's a solo kill for Steven. The hook comes out from Schluckabeer. The snare comes in. The counter snare comes out from Zyra. Oh, that's what I was prophesizing in Champ Select. God, that does not sound fun to play by play.
That is a one trade though for
It
the
is.
XO lane.
And that block on the hook just now was disgusting by
Yeah, that was
Enderwiggins.
really well played. Mid lane's a farm fest. Oh man, puppet. No. It's gonna cross over, get this bottom crab. Embrix is a little behind in the jungle. Granted, it's a Maokai into a Trundle.
Yeah, and Trundle's gonna hit that stuff hard and fast.
Yeah. I'm really curious. I didn't notice what Emprix took level 1, if you took E or Q. I see a lot of
I
people starting Q, but I've also heard, especially you, when I played with you, you started E.
Yeah, I think it depends on what side of the map you start on. Um, could be it, like if you're perhaps doing you can I always do it and start red. Um and I've
Okay.
seen the stats be for both, but I do start Q
Okay.
sometimes.
So I do want to point out, I have played quite a few Maokai jungle games. You can pull that Gromp down to that bottommost edge of the range, throw your sapling into that bush for that tri bush down there, and get it to proc once you cue it towards that bush.
Oh, that's value. A beautiful pillar coming in. Flash doesn't come out in time, and that's a kill over to Exo. Man puppets on the board.
That's very
Yeah,
big for the Trundle.
I tend to start E as Maokai. Typically when I don't, it's because I'm looking at a build guide and it doesn't say E, and then I take the ability it tells me to.
Looks like, okay, he's gonna be okay. There's a lot of little nuances that you can do with the Maokai jungle, though. There's a lot of ways that you can utilize the bushes that I don't see a lot of people using.
Yeah, I also feel like I don't see enough people leave random saplings behind as often as they could to utilize that free vision.
Yeah,
Um,
ever since you pointed that out to me, I've been doing that so much more, and it's so much more pressure. You just have more knowledge.
yeah, like even just being on your Raptors that close to Pixel where Nikolai just dropped a ward, I like just toss a random sapling in that bush.
Yep. Especially if you go first strike,
Mm-hmm.
it's so much value. Chris is not doing too bad. About 20 CS down. Has a good amount of farm to pick up here.
Yeah, a lot of that was he was down like 10 already early, so only
Yeah,
being this much farther down is
especially after the kill.
yeah, that's a win of itself.
Good dodge out by Sensi there.
Uh there's an invade coming through. Steven's coming down to escort Nishant into the topside jungle.
Yeah, Man Puppet circled down to his bot side because of that red spawn. Only gonna get the Gromp for it though. Deep Vision, Gromp. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's a really respectable decision just because if the Trundle does come in and at this point Steven has left and you're all the way up on those wolves, there's a good chance you're going down. Speaking of
Oh,
going down,
that's a lot
Shlakabir
of
is getting
damage.
flashed on by Cinzi. Man Puppet's here. The flash chomp. The slow's coming in from red buff. One more is going to do it. The pullback on the E. Nick Mead is running. The tower is
Oh
ramping.
my
Man Puppet
no!
executes.
Executes. No. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
He had to keep running. But oh
Yeah,
my
if he turns, he
god.
dies. That Zyra damage is ridiculous. Even without the electrocute, just with the comet. I'm assuming she took Scorch. It's just... Right?
She took something.
No, she took Mana Flip and... Oh no,
What?
she did take Scorch.
She
Yeah.
took Scorch. She took Scorch. That's how you check. I figured it out.
You hit C. Yeah.
Oh, I clicked on a little menu.
I just hit C. Like what you do in game.
Makes sense.
Also, Control Shift Z lets
Oh,
you zoom out
I'm
a little bit
using that
more.
one. That one's one I know of.
Yep. I do like that early Bramble Vest. Big fan. This auto one more time. Get this. Oh, Chris, you have to commit to that last auto.
Oh, the pillar. He does have flash.
Oh, he's
Phase
gonna be
rush is
fine.
enough.
Phase rush. Yeah.
Steven wants the solo kill. He can taste it.
It's gonna be hard under tower though.
Not if that's down. Yes, if that's down. The stun comes through. That's a lot of damage. He has all. That's a solo kill for Ares of Doom.
Let's go.
What? Fucking Steven got killed by Ares top lane solo bolo.
Ares has solo killed PJ. Ares has solo killed Steven. He is solo killing top laners left and right.
He is
What
the first
the
Blood
fuck?
King for a reason.
Yo, what?
Chris has showed so much improvement from last season. It is amazing.
Absolutely. And top lane's like such a rough lane to get into as well, because it's so swingy. And
100%.
so oppressive. It's the long lane, but you don't have the help of a second person. Oh, a beautiful dodge by Cinzy. The damage is coming out from the Exo bot lane, forcing Schlockenbeer back, getting the heal out of Nick Mead. The snares come down onto Nick Mead. He's stepped too far forward. He doesn't have flash. The autos are coming. One more hit would do it, but they can't get in range. He gets away again.
How much health? Single digit health right there. He was at
No
6
way.
HP. 6 HP.
Oh my god.
That is wild.
The one who lived. Schlockenbeer looking for the pole. Gets snared.
Oh.
The shield keeps him alive. Pole goes wide. No further plays to be had here. Nikolai wants it though. He's coming down river. He
I
sees
don't
the ward come
know
out
if you
and
want
turns
to walk
around.
in that way, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. If they didn't place that ward, I don't know if he actually just walks in and
Yeah.
dies there. That felt like a hey, remember we're here, and he was like, oh shit, yeah, you are here.
Yeah. Oh shit. Those are people.
Oh, the snare connects. Gets
Oh,
the pullback.
look at
That's a good
Empress.
trade out of Nikolai.
Okay, he'll get out.
Everyone's here. They're looking for Steven. They want to punish him or force the cooldown. The ult's got to come out. He's in a 1v2. The Jin ult's coming from behind. But the Olaf is healing so much. The flash away. He's not going to survive. The follow-up fight continues. Swain gets the pull, but there's no damage. The Sejuani's too tanky. The swoop into the tower. The Sejuani ult is beautiful.
Oh my God.
Maokai
This is
can't
great.
survive. There's no damage. They can't get through. Everyone's surviving.
Oh
the
my
Jin
God.
finally gets one. The rest of EXO is
But that's
raining
gonna be his
down on
life.
GP. That's a beautiful fight for EXO.
That's a dragon for G or XO.
What the fuck is happening, dude?
I think
Jeez.
they are trying too much too early. The Maokai, yeah, has a good amount of CC, but he's not tanky. He's going for that first item of the Demonic Embrace, which is your typical build, but you are so squishy.
Yeah, I think they've got to just be taking this a bit slower. They're probably scared because of the like potential scaling issues that they run into of Azir, like Xayah being super strong. Actually, honestly, all of EXO's comp looking terrifying in the absolute
Yeah.
late game. But I think there's a sweet spot of like just after their first finished items are coming through where they can start to play as forcefully as they are.
100%. Once they get that Demonic Embrace on Maokai, he's going to be doing so much damage. They need that completed item onto Jin. Even the Leandries onto the Swain would make a world of difference there.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage coming out from Ares, who's starting to feel himself in this matchup. I mean, I would be too if I
really
was.
good, yeah, 100%. It's a
Yeah,
really
when I
good
fought
trade.
Steven, I went 0-10. So,
Well, you went 10-0 in my heart, Walker.
oh, thank you.
Look at Nishant looking for a chinky gank here. He's gonna be on Vision. That ward just dies. Oh, what is
A lot of damage.
Nishant? Oh no.
That seemed very decent, not
What?
realizing that they were gonna step up.
Oh,
The Zaya ult, the
no.
pullback. He's so
That's so
squishy.
much
That's
damage.
a lot of damage. Nautilus is here.
Oh.
Probably actually could have gotten the solo kill. I would have liked as a Nautilus battle player. Oh, that's a lot of damage coming on Steven, actually. He's running. He can't ult. He'll pop.
Still
He
has-
gets stuck by the pillar, and there's no flash. He pops the ghost only to die. Nick Mead's alone under tower trying to hold on. The tower goes down. They're not going to die. I'm going to stop play by playing that. But the point still stands. That was a lot of gold for EXO.
That is a lot of gold for EXO. They're up 5,000, or a little under 5,000. Finally get the demonic embrace onto the Maokai for GB. I don't know if I agree with the Ravenous Hydra from off the bat. I don't
hate
know,
it.
honestly though.
I'm not like super familiar with the matchup as I stated earlier, but I don't hate it. Gives him Omega Wave clear and then he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. I really do like the just sitting on Bramble and going into, I'm assuming is Radiant Virtue, but it might be the Jack Show.
Party's here. Steven's looking for the engage. The Jin ult coming down. Steven pops his ult. He's squishy, but that's a lot of damage coming out. He's got to be autoing. He's got to be fighting. He gets away. The Maokai ult is coming down. The disengage coming from Zyra. That is going to be the end of the fight. Nobody dies.
It's what, 2 ults for 1? Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad trade for ults.
Oh, 3
Nikolai's
ults.
stepping a bit. Oh, that last feather didn't connect her. He was a dead man.
It's really hard for a Jin to step up into this team comp. It's a lot of poke. Oh my, so much damage coming out of that Zaya.
Oh my gosh. You weren't kidding about the Zaya damage, but the CC chain comes through. Zaya's almost down.
Just
The Nautilus
dead.
is down, though. The Nautilus goes down. The plants are actually destroying Nikolai on this Swain. The rest of the fun... Oh, God, I lost my English, but they lost their jungler, and another kill goes over to EXO.
This is accelerating super, super fast. And this is terrifying if I'm GB.
Yeah, if I'm GB, this game's, like, done.
Yeah, 6,000 down.
The same
2
issue
dragons.
that we could have seen EXO in with this, like, or with the hole where they feel like they just can't do any damage. But the flashy from Don't Tell the Boys, he pulls in too, but the disengage is beautiful. They're trying to turn it on the Nautilus. The Zaya goes down to the Jin. The rest of the fight's not here, but Steven's coming on the back line. The first Undertow connects. He's trying to chase it down. He has his ult. He has flash. He can keep this going. The next Undertow does not connect. He gets snared by the Zyra and does not chase. That is a kill to GB.
That's a big shutdown onto the Jin too.
Oh, but they're trying to give more. The Jin ult comes down. They have vision. The first shot connects. Steven's in back. He has flash. He comes over the wall. That's a shutdown. He's ulting in. Enderwiggins has a way out. He has flash. He pops the Zanyas. He's waiting to try to get out. Steven might have been too far, but he doesn't get the flash down in time. That's 5 kills now for the side of GB. Trying to find something. Trying to find anything. The dragon is up. They can peel back to the dragon. They can get set up. They can bring in that front line and keep the party going. But the party's still going, actually. Oh, no. Okay. Scared for a second there. Now they're back a lot. They're still extremely behind. But if you're looking at just completed items, support is at a finished item for XO and not GB. And then the same thing in mid lane. But besides that, they're not actually that far behind right now, item-wise. And their comp is still quite strong. Nautilus on the back line. There's not much follow-up CC, but they're trying to dive in. Zaya does not have the ults. The ults were used earlier. Steven's diving in, but he can't finish him off. Ares of Doom is unkillable in the front line. He finally goes down, but the rest of GB is to follow. The damage comes through from EXO. They're trying to find Nick Mead, who's just running. There's no way he does it again, but he lives. Man Puppet does not want him to get away this time. The slow comes through. He's still running. One more pillar is going to do it. He gets the chomp. Decker wants the kill steal, but Man Puppet gets the ace, and we have a dragon that's one off soul, and it feels like that's game.
It is going to be a miracle if they're able to come back.
Yeah. If there was going to be a fight, I think that was the fight.
Yeah.
I'd have to look at a
Unfortunately,
replay, but I feel like
GB was a
Steven,
little offset. Yeah.
I feel like Steven ran a bit far there, and if he had more up auto time, could have survived.
Yeah.
And
And the thing is that he did not have ult
backline.
there either. He didn't have ult for that fight, which makes it super difficult to fight into it.
Yeah. It was definitely a close fight. I feel like it was, like, I think them fighting that dragon was a good call. And just, like, maybe a slight execution difference. I'd have to watch a replay to actually know what could have maybe gone a bit better for GB, but I really like the look for them trying to fight that and saying, hey, although we're behind, these item completions are good, like, we can fight. Also, that was so oh, no, it's there, Jin. I thought Jin almost just stole that raptor.
No.
Oh, the E comes down from Don't Tell the Boys, but it doesn't get anything. They're pulling the trigger. Gale Force away, there's gonna be nothing.
Yeah, I think Emperor's a little early on that startup for the ult. I think you wait for the hook on the Nautilus to hit before you commit.
Yeah, they're trying it again, though. It connects, but there's no one else here. The rest of the party's here for XO, and they're coming in on a Schluckabeer. He's down to a quarter HP, flashes away, gets healed by his 80 carry. They're going to survive. But another advantage for XO, and they're just going to go take the Baron. Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's no way. You don't have to worry about anything right now. If you're XO, you have free reign of the entire Summoner's Rift.
Yeah, you also know that Olaf's not coming.
Yeah. Bar a miraculous steal, but there's no way he gets in. He doesn't have flash.
Yeah. You'd have to manifest flash to get in there.
Yeah.
They're gonna pick up some turrets on the side. I honestly like this trade if you know that you can't fight the Baron. Going on the other side of the map, getting towers back. It's so hard for them to come back at this point. They're making good decisions. It's just it doesn't work. But he's going in trying to get the outplay, but the swoop is just in time. A solo kill for Tim.
And playing as Maokai from behind, you feel absolutely useless. You're not tanky. You don't have that frontline stat. That's the issue with going on the demonic embrace first. It's real rough.
Yeah, you're quite poppable. Speaking of poppable, Steven's on the prowl. He's looking for the undertow. He gets the flash out, but he wants more. Man Puppet's coming in. He's got a pillar. You can't outrun that. There's no getting away from that because it's not CC. He's trying to find anyone, but he can't get in. He tries to get Tim, but he's dead. The fight's going on the other side of the map. They get the snare down onto Empirix. He's dead. Sinzi's getting ulted. He does not have ult to get out of this, but there's no more damage. Jin can't get in. One more auto seals his fate, and they're going to get kills on every side of the map for XO. Oh, it's not done. Sinzi wants more. Nikolai stepped too far forward. The feathers are coming. The snare barely goes wide. He wants it so bad, but he's going to get out. That's going to be an inhib. They're going to get top tower. They're going to lose their base, but Nikolai will stay alive for now. That did nothing.
Nope.
That Jin's fourth shot did nothing.
He's not going an IE.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked about the RFC.
Yeah.
Um,
I understand you want the range, but at this point, you kind of just want to get whatever damage you're able to get.
He's getting some damage right now. The fourth shot comes in, gets flashed away from the heal from Radiant Virtue. They're stopping GB everywhere they go. The CC comes down, but there's still no kill. Steven's gone too far. Steven's alone. Steven has ult, but there's no way home. He's going down. Empirix has come to try to save his top laner, but now he's trapped behind enemy lines. Tim's saying, no, this is our base. Chasing him down. Nair does not connect, and he is going to try to end this game.
Anyone else notice Ender Wiggins up in top side of blue side jungle?
It's not going to clear itself, man. Oh, since he wants this game to be done, he's going in for the fountain dive, but he uses his ult, and he's going to get one shot. He pops. That's more gold over to the Jhin. If you wanted a way to kill people, that's going to be it. He's trying to get onto Tim. They're trying to get more. Tim cannot get through the gate. The CC comes down, but the hook goes wide. He doesn't get over the wall. The rest of the kills are coming over. That's a shutdown over to the Swain. They're going to get Dragon. Soul is collected by EXO, but that's 2 kills over to that GB. They're feeling themselves.
Yeah, but with Dragon Soul, there's no way they're hanging on till Elder here.
Yeah. Yeah. It still feels like this game is kind of completely done.
Yeah. There's a over 1,000 gold lead at the AD carry position, 3,000 gold lead in mid lane, 5,000 jungle, and then Steven is the only winning laner on the GB side currently. But Chris has been doing very well. Yeah, he's down in farm, but 1, 2, and 9 has been a very big part of the team.
Yeah, being down in farm and stuff is like expected when you're playing against a player like Steven on a champion like Olaf.
Yeah.
It's about like how much you can make happen outside of that lane, or in his case, how much he can make happen inside of his lane. But the rest of the fight's going on right now. Schluckabeer is trying to get the flank, but they go, hey, your support's gone, your base is open. They're just ignoring GB. GB's on the wrong side of this base. EXO decides, you know what, let's take the fight. We're going to kill your members off before taking your base. We are going to kill each and every one of you to swoop back into their base. That's not the angle to kill. They just want to get it over with afterwards.
That is not
the
a
win
GB
is
base.
going over to EXO.
That was not GB's base at all for that fight. Not even close.
Yeah, as soon as the portal came through, I love the idea, but there's just nothing stopping them from just marching down that mid lane. They saw that angle, and they completely took that game.
All right, who are we looking for the interview here?
Yeah,
As Chris?
I feel like
He
it
did
got
it
to
last time.
He did it
I
last
think
time?
he did it
Yeah,
last
I think so.
time. Do you want to get Man Puppet?
I think it was yesterday.
All right. I missed that game. I'll go in and talk to them.
Yeah. All right. That was a hell of a game to watch. That snowballed really quickly. Didn't think it was going to snowball that hard. But can we talk about the new Caitlyn and Vi skins? How everybody feeling about that one?
Hungry Man Puppet.
Man Puppet? All right.
Right? Hold on.
Yeah,
Hey.
there he is.
Welcome. Congratulations on your win. How do you feel coming off of that?
Fuck yeah. Feel good. We feel like we've hit our stride and we're just, we're dominating.
It
Yeah,
looked
that
very good.
was a very dominant win indeed. How did you feel? Specifically, I want to shout out one play where you pillared the Nautilus's Q.
Oh yeah, the
how
back
did
gank.
yeah, how did you feel coming off of that one?
Oh, I mean that's why you play Trundle. It's those little moments, or like I know there was one against the Olaf where he ghosted, but I was able to like pinch him in an awkward
Yeah, in the blue side
against,
jungle.
yeah, against the terrain, yeah, and those moments I live for, because they get so tilted after that.
Absolutely.
So it's all just a nice mind game.
So
So I
it
mean that's on
seems-
them. We gave them a chance to ban out the Trundle, and they disrespected it. So I don't feel bad about that at all.
Yeah, once it comes through that second ban phase, like you might as well
Yeah.
snatch that up.
Yeah.
How was there anything that they did outside of leaving the trundle up that really caught you off guard?
Let's see here. Not really. We had a long conversation beforehand where I think we were very well aware of who they played, what they like to play. I think the big discussion was ASOL and whether we should let that go or not. So I guess maybe if anything, the Swain might have been a surprise pick. But other than that, I think we knew what they were going to play, and we structured our game plan around it.
I like it. I like it. Feel a lot of confidence heading into draft then, and
Yes. Yeah, I think we had a clear game plan, and I think we executed it really, really nicely.
awesome, awesome. I have to pull it up now. I don't know exactly what your record is.
I think it's 5-2.
Yeah, that should be yeah,
I
5 and
think
2.
that's right. Yeah. The Exo curse is no more.
Oh no, we got this. We got this in the bag.
Yeah,
You know,
you're doing fantastic. Currently in second place. How are you feeling heading into the last
shit.
of the regular season and into playoffs?
I mean, if Chris can continue punching above his weight and destroying other top laners, then I think
Yeah.
we've got this in the
Yeah.
bag.
Shout out to Chris for solo killing Steven. Shout out to Chris.
What a madman.
Fucking G.
I think that was a big morale shift in the game as well. Where I think once we got that, we felt very confident, and I think that helped our mental game a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure that it was a beautiful kill to see come down for him. And
Yes.
in a matchup where he got counterpicked to high hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, they got overconfident, and we punished them for it. That's what we do.
Yeah, and you did it beautifully.
Yeah, I think that game we were trying to play a little bit of keep away, and so you're trying to sort of bait them in and get them to overextend. So it worked out.
Yeah, it seems to have worked out fantastic. I think that's it for my questions, but congratulations on the win. If anyone else has a question, chime in.
How do you think your next week's game is gonna go? Who are you playing next week?
Oh,
Let me
I
double
think we're going to
check.
destroy them. I think we're in sync. I think we're locked in. I think we'll be able to practice beforehand, and so I think we'll be coming in hot.
Oh, you're versus Deep
So,
Dive though.
yeah,
Alright.
yeah, we're gonna
Thinking you're
break
gonna
their
hand
win
them their
streak.
first loss?
Easy, yeah,
I
All
like the
right. I
confidence.
like it. I like it a lot.
yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
It'll be a
Well,
good one. Two
best
heavy
of luck
hitters.
in that match.
Hell
And
yeah!
congratulations on your win.
Thank
Yeah.
you guys.
Good games.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
stream.
stream.